move back to the full screen. Yeah, I think we have all. So only game I have that breaks. The only game I have that breaks is Hunt Showdown. Okay, so that gives you sometimes some blue screens. Oh, wait, I gotta have to switch to this mode quickly. Okay. Yeah, thank you. That is just pure emotion for the chat. No, it's no toggle. There's nothing technical behind that. So thank you for staying with me. Also with this little blue screen that was not foreseeable. So it's one of the moderator is in the basement and I'm outside the window. Yeah, that could be, for sure. So technically you all are outside my window. Okay, so what we wanted to do is we bring this area to life and we take now this place or... okay, I don't want to create some kind of maze, so that should be also not happen. So let us get this wood again. And maybe we turn it a little bit. So let us place this one here. And let us take this one. Yeah. And now we take this section again. Because we need to move down to the ground level. Okay, something happens with the light. Lighting. So why restart? I got a crash smoking, so thank you for coming back and joining in. I got a blue screen while I was switching the OBS mode from user edit to a live mode. And then there was some kind of thing that happened inside my PC I didn't understand. And I saw just a blue screen. So the main thing is that the girl is delighted. Okay. So I think now should be all good again, and hopefully it stays like it. So let us try to push down this little edge a little. It looks kinda strange. Okay, the rest is okay. Whoop. And this here, we pump that up. Because this looks kind of strange when we leave it so. Until we reduce a little bit the cream. Here as well. So maybe I have to build a house with a big basement. So now we fade out here the wood somehow. Okay, I guess it's time here for the stone. So why not using this one here? So then the rest of the way we are using this kind of stone, and here's a grass area with the seeds, or maybe just a little more wood. Okay, but So we do here more woods. We like wood. We do it here straight on the floor, or at the floor. And with a little shift. I would say something like this. So let us turn it a little bit for the variation. So we need more stones. Okay, where's my... So, and we need also kind of different vegetation. Okay, I ask myself, why is it so dark here? That's kind of strange. So let us check the... I think, what is it called? Stone something? Stone path. So we want a stone path. You want the end. What is a filler? Oh, that's handy. We like filler. We like gently curves. You like bumps. We like it all. We like also scatter. Slight curve steps we already had. And a T-junction. So what is the happening end in this game? That's a what's victory? So yeah, there is no victory. It's a platform, a social platform, and you can set your aim yourself. So there are possibilities to do, for example, roleplay. Yeah, it's a second life, yeah. So it's up to you what you want to become. So for me, it was a perfect playground to dip my toes into a Blender. Because so I was able to create my own sword and bring it alive. So you can do something like this. And then you can try to sell that to other people. Or you gift it to other people, whatever you want to do. So you are free to create, to sell your creation, to gift your creation, whatever you are up for and looking for. Yeah, you can also have a smaller batch or even a bigger one. So it's all up what you are feel good with. No, I think this will not work. Yeah, sorry for the quick movement here of the camera. I tried to not be so snappy. But sometimes it's a little hard. What is SV? SW? Rice Moon? What is this? Is this working? No, this is not working. But maybe we can add here something like this. I have a lot of photos from Get It Sick. Where to go? I don't know. So maybe you wrote that message in the wrong chat? Oh. We have here something we need to fix. So do we have here a smaller piece? If not, we use just this one here. Oh. Okay, now I'm a little confused. Okay, it's working like this. Now we need this slightly So I guess it's like good like this. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we mix up here some rocks, but it's okay. Hi, guten Morgen, Hand of True. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I think so. Now we fade out the trees. I think there's some kind of tree line that just vanishes a little bit. I need to check. So you were a build that mentioned with garden or whatever. What then? Invite guests from jealousy. What's the word? Okay. To make a quick summary here, what we're doing is this land here is not owned by me. So I got a contract and the owner talked to me and I pitched a vision of how his land could look alike. And he's the owner of a photo studio. So this is also just in the building process at the moment. So it's not finished yet. So, and he likes to have a sim with some kind or a variation of potential photo backgrounds. And he wants to use his own sim as a photo background. And of course for his friends and yeah, to use it as a hangout, as a safe space for him. Because he is the owner, he is the boss of this land. And when someone is rude or so he can make him to leave. So that's the basic idea. But I think it's not why you buy land, because you want to interact with people. So I think basically that will be open here to visit later. And yeah, you can chat, find friends. Maybe also shopping here in the shop area. So that is something I have to find out what he wants to do with that place. So in general, that's the idea of this sim here. And I help him to build it. So that is my mission, my task here. So I also created some other spaces. I can link you a showcase. Give me 1 minute. Yes, so that's why I was also curious about Eve. So I think both words fit kinda good together. So in my words, so yeah, it's kind of fun. Maybe we create some kind of connection. So for sure I have the plan to connect that somehow. So and these are my references, so this is not the first time I do this. So in past I created several sims or provided a glow up. And I think Second Life consists out of 27,000 simulators. So it's kind of big. So I think we have here also a world map. Yeah, you see now this is one world. But when you zoom out, every of these rectangles here or squares is a sim, and every green point is a citizen or resident. So, and you can zoom out and zoom out, and it's a big space. So this mostly here's my home, by the way. And we have also mainland. It's called mainland. It has also names. Well, I'm not so familiar with it. And you can drive and walk along. And I think there's also an island here. Oh no. So that is a mainland. And these are clusters of sims. And sometimes there are bigger clusters, sometimes they also are together here. Let's give me a short minute. I need 2 minutes. Thank you for the hint. Yeah. So, what I thought, it seems SL is big enough to prevent one from living his first life. So, that is for sure something that could happen and happens for sure. Like any other MMO where people were very addicted into it. So the big question is how we do we just, I think we do it like this. Yeah. So I also been here for a very long time. Very regular, but I also take my breaks. So I told you that we have some kind of what's for sure and what's. So what was the name of this? Enchanted wood. So I think we have here enchanted wood that would be smaller. Or go smaller. So small group rising. I think that is the thing we want, yes. So we have here a rising tree line. And that's exactly a thing we will use. Let me change the lighting. I'm not happy with the lighting at the moment. Because it's shared wire environment. So I was wondering. Yeah. That's much nicer. So pay for the job. What is it like? What can you buy for it? So about the money, I would not like to talk. But I can buy a lot of things for that. So some people are living here. So creators were able to create here their 3D artworks and sell these goods. For example, like the pants, like the shoes, like the sword, yeah. And they do so much business that they can live their first life with that. So lindens are money, and you can exchange that. So you can exchange that to $. So linden were the first, it's not a cryptocurrency, but the first digital currency with value. I would say before Bitcoin was a thing. So you can say 250 lindens are around $1. something like this. So this is just over the thumb. But there is, it's not like a crypto currency that is pumping and dumping. So it slightly moves. So it's similar to ISK. But here it's official that you can change back. So the ISK, it's just you put it in. And I think the TOS says it's not allowed to pull money out of the system. Yes. So, but here, it has influence for some people on the real life. I also know at least 3 creators that makes a living out of that. But it's like Twitch. It's not all, yeah? So these are a percentage that can do that, and ours not. And how high this percentage is, I can't tell you. So I don't have the numbers, so Linden Lab will have the numbers. And I know that Linden Lab, that is the company behind it, is also looking for new creators, and also is looking into the direction from these Roblox creators, which are basically I don't know what if Roblox creators can pull out money out of the system. I don't know, but I know the deal for Roblox is not so good. So Linden Lab has for creators a very fair system. So you basically get here mostly all of the stuff out, of course, with some percentages, but it's not like that they take a cut of 50% or so. That's not happening. It's maybe 10 or 5%, something like this, which is, from my understanding, very fair. And of course, somehow Linden Lab needs to be, the service needs to be alive. There are people working at Linden Lab to develop that system here over 20 years. So you can't legally pull it in and out, but people can do it for years. Okay, for 4 Roblox now. Eve. Okay, Eve. Okay. Yeah, I think Roblox, I'm not sure about that. So it's also a creative platform, but there is a lot of scam in that. So stupid rating games to keep up the retention rate and so on. Yeah, it's all good. So what I told you is no secret. Okay, so now we take care of Offsim, of the Offsim woods. So we will add here some mesh and later on, we add here some fake wood, like this one. You see, just flat, but it's good enough to not break the illusion. So maybe make a walk or do a nap. So smoking, it starts always with passion. And if you have the passion, then the money comes. So to build a sim today, I do that clearly for the money. Because at the end, it's work, it's creative work. I have my base to proceed and to do that. But at the end, I got paid here. And I can combine that also to educate people, yeah, how to build them themselves. So that's also a good thing. Because there is a lot of education in Eve, but it's mostly written down by chat and so on. And there's less education by video. But there's a lot more in the past, but yeah, there's still space to cover things. So there's a lot around shopping and how to build a character, but less about building. So, and here we do our trick again. We add here a little prim. And link these together. And so we can push it over the border and have off some wood. But we have to take care now. We need maybe other pieces so that that it feels right and okay. Not just like a block or blob of wood. So let's find out where we placed it. I guess we placed this here. So ground behind the forest, it looks naked and ugly. The texture of trees are much nicer. Yes, so that's why we try to fix that. I can add some trees too, so it's just one type. That's basically here the same type, you're right. So, but we will also have some singer trees we can use. But mostly at the moment we here use the same kind of trees. But we will add variation. So this is mainly a forest just for the yeah, you see if you are inside, then it looks like a never-ending forest. Okay, here you have to place some other things. And here on the tree line we also need something to block a little the view. So here as well. So I think that's why we use these again. Maybe we should use this one. I think that's a better choice. So yeah, we need to cover up with some plate. The tree is auto parallel. It looks like some block of trees don't look straight up as they should. Auto parallel. Yeah, so at the end, if you look at things, there's always a system. Trick is to hide that. But this is the process. You do something, you check if the immersion is good. And When you are not happy, you adapt and change. And also, there's always the question, is it okay or not okay to cover up something? So maybe some edges are not just reasonable. So the question is how important it would be to add here some kind of dent. Maybe for one picture you do when you zoom out. So, or is it more important to stay or have here the immersion that you have here a nice deep wood you are walking through? So this is something you need to decide, and sometimes you have to trade. Sometimes you go full into it, and yeah. This also to the belongings of the customer, what he likes. So, but I would say we are okay for this part. So here we have the opening. And here we will place a farm. And yeah, we have also to adapt the texture. So at the moment it's a little bit texture mess. This one to the left. Left from here. Yeah, but also woods are built that in that way, so they follow some borders, and next to the wood is a field, something like this. And here we now will add some kind of vegetation due to mostly there's something like this at the edge of a wood. But not this one. So for me, the first forest block of the mansion look a bit at angle. The first. Yeah, a little angle is here always. So due to I can't move separately. It's one mesh, or it's partly a mesh. So you mean this here? Yeah. So it's angled. It's angled. So I could orientate that straight, but it's up to the customer. If he says he can't live with it, I can change, but I think he will be fine. And if not, I will adapt. But from my perspective, when you are here, not everything is perfectly straight. Yeah, understood. I got your point. I got your point. So now we are preparing here the edge so that the edge looks not so edgy. So, and you see here, for example, Isabella. Isabella is a creator, and she 100% lives from what she is doing. So, but I think I will not open that because mostly it's very sexy and adorable. So that is something you need to find out yourself. Yeah, and mostly when we talk about wood, there's a lot wood involved, and the styles or the clothes she is making. All this approves, okay. This says me nothing. So, and what we do here now is we grab us here some things. and cover now the edge here. So Boris approved, no Borat, not Boris. Great success. Borat is the best man. Okay, Borat is... I think that is this guy and this bikini thing. Or more bikini than bikini. Oh yeah, I think I saw some pictures, but I don't know the film. So now we pick randomly here. Huh? No. We don't want a big one. Thank you. No, it should not be muted. Yeah. Okay, so these things. If I not use these so. So these guys we have already. So we need to clean up here a little. So here we have to double check that the placement not just at one point, so that we also cover something up. Yeah, it happens sometimes, so the tracking is good, but I don't have any iPhone or so. And without iPhone, it's okay, but not perfect. And I also could do, I think, more investigation into my my VTube avatar and tweak a little bit. But I just want to focus at the moment overall with the stream quality and also the idea of the world itself I like to build in my head. And for you? So let us check the height. Oh, that was... So also a good question is, how many resources did we use? So, and we can see that for objects. So at the moment, the sim used 8,000 out of 30,000 objects. And refresh object list. Okay, and I use just at the moment around 1,000 trims, or land impact, that's called. And yeah. So we don't have any worries about that. I think we are good. Okay, at the moment, it's a little focus time here. Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome. So we are doing at the moment here a small level building. So if you come to Sanity, you will be turned into an urban legend. What is Cincinnati? Cincinnati? Yeah, the voice changer is fine, I guess. And what is Cincinnati? Do you mean USA or what? Yeah, sure, no problem. Wait.
Hi, Fishy, is this better? So we can stream in this voice. Do I have Jesus? I don't know.
So that one I need to be sure for some kind of tactical thing when I'm doing EVE Online squads. I like that much. I believe I have also some creepy stuff. Let me check out. Let me check. Okay, hold your horses.
That one is really creep. So now you all never see me like before. Thanks to Fishy.
Yes.
I'm from India.
That's right. So me too, so I was thinking
To create a video of that. That would
be some kind of
fun.
Yeah, that's the creepiest one I've found ever. Okay, we did the what we want to do else. Maybe. But honestly, I think we did a bunch today. So what the next is, we need to take care, yeah, on the top. So what we so we can use your stones. We could also use maybe a wall. Or a fence with the wood. So let's check out. So something like this. Maybe I have to do singer once. So that we can play a little better here of Offsim. But I'm not too sure about that. So maybe a wall. I think a wall would be good. Some concrete walls, maybe. Ah. No, that does not fit. That's not what we want. And by the way, what kind of numbers did Fishy wrote into the chat? Fishy, what is this? Special code? Was Fishy gone already? Huh? I need a short break. Be right back. Okay, then back. So, der wurde wahrscheinlich aus seinem Teich geangelt. Hab noch nie VTuber angesehen. Ist das bei anderen auch so? Wenn Tracking flöten geht, ja. Ja. Ja, ich habe die Szene jetzt nicht gewechselt. So, kommt aber drauf an. 2D, 3D-Modell. Ja, ich glaube, ich kann auch irgendwas einstellen, damit der vielleicht irgendwie auf eine Standardposition zurückgeht. Melvin, das ist ziemlich einfach. Steam Live Studio. Kannst du dir runterladen und selbst mal testen, solange du eine Webcam hast. Ja, muss ich mir mal setzen irgendwie. Du kannst auch, ich glaube, das ist nur testhalber. Es gibt auch so ein, du kannst auch dein Handy irgendwie mit dem PC verbinden, um es jetzt nur mal zu testen, aber dann brauchst du auch, glaube ich, eine App, für die du kaufen musst. Ich glaube, es heißt Droid Cam oder so. Okay, good. But I think for today we were creative enough. So here I will think about what we do next. So I guess what we are doing next is we fix this area. Then we maybe make this tree line here. Maybe a little look like a little natural, maybe. So I'm not sure about that, if we are investing here more time into this area. So that for sure we need to invest time here. And afterwards, I think we taking care about the farm and work our way to the city. So step by step, stone by stone. So I guess we are fine. Dann muss ich mir so eine kaufen. Yeah, but I think also a webcam is very cheap. So these Logitech webcams are not, so expensive. So honestly, I was thinking also about to buy a more expensive camera to have a better lightning or light, so that the camera can also see me in darker environment. But I skipped that, so I think for the tracking it's making not so much difference as long as I have a little light source. Okay, so guys, thank you a lot that you tuned in and looked me over the shoulder. So let's maybe find someone. So I guess mainly you guys are from EVE Online. And let's find someone in EVE Online that we maybe can rate. So any specific action? So, do you like mining ASMR? Oh no, that's not working, that's offline. Yeah. Who is entertaining? That's the question. So, I found something. Good, guys. So, I will start a raid. So, thank you again for the follows, and we maybe see us in the evening, but I'm not sure about that yet. We will see. So something started. Okay, so have a nice day and we see us soon. Bye bye.